Hello, fire signs, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. This is your weekly reading with a combination of Lenormand and a bit of tarot and a bit of other stuff as well. So I've got an overall message for you for the week, which is Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. I sort of feel in the main, I mean, there is a bit of love here, but this feels more sort of about creativity. And this is about creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. I'll read you a little bit. You have at present a wonderful, clear connection to the divine, and so the sacred is speaking through you. It may be through your hands and a painting may come. Through the air, a poem may thunder towards you, and it is your role at this time to write it down. Because the creative joy and impulse is not yours, it does not belong to you, but it must be caught for a time, brought through into this world via your body, and brought to life in this world by your work and holy acts. You are a creative being, and not only does this mean working with the creative genius, the muse, it means sweat, strain, and hard work for a time. It means you will turn up for work when the muse seems aloof. You will never recreate the divine perfectly on paper, but you will bring through something of its essence. You must know this is not you, and when people say it is your writing or your work that they admire, know it is your dedication to the divine that has brought it through. Speak the words of the poet, sing the song, paint the images previously unseen by human eyes, walk between the worlds, but keep one foot here always, so we can bring you back to create again safely. It is time to shape your dreams into reality. Start that book and keep going. Paint that picture and then another and another. Capture the divine moment in inspiration, and then by hard work show up and sweat until it is shaped and completed. You are engaging in sacred magic. You are being asked by the spirits of the world and the laws of the raven and the bright full moonlit magic to contribute creatively, to be touched by the spirit of inspiration. This may not make you rich or well known or even happy, but it will satisfy a deep urge, a craving, a thirst within you. Take steps now to become a crafter of magic through creativity. You are being told that it is the law that you do this and that you complete the work. Work hard, learn about yourself, and capture the divine moment for all of our sake. So there's something that you need to sort of bring out into the open, share your gifts with everyone around you. And you're, you know, this is like an inner knowing as to what you should do. It's not necessarily a job. There's just something that you need to be doing that, you know, you're supposed to be sharing with others. Now, Leo, for this week, you have got expansion, which is perfect for that. This expansion would appear to be in a partnership, probably business. I think this has been a struggle to get this launched. With the garden card here, this is about making something public, getting it online, networking, social interaction, social media. I think it's been a struggle. It might have been a long time coming, but this could be your breakthrough week. There's something that this partnership, this venture, this business has felt like an enormous responsibility for you to bring to this stage. It almost feels like it's been a little bit unfair how difficult it has been, but ultimately a decision is going to be made here with the Two of Arrows in reverse, and this expansion looks incredibly positive. The garden and the ring are really, really positive cards. If I remove all of my clarification here, someone literally could be publicly announcing they're engaged or they're getting married. This could be an invitation to somebody's wedding. Yeah, or just, I think I do feel it's more business. So I feel it's like the launch of a business. Somebody is putting themselves out there. They're expanding their product. You know, they're sort of like, no, I'm seeing tentacles, that's not right, but they're just expanding their idea, and it is getting out into the public now, this partnership. So anything to do with, you know, writing or expression, artistry, anything that you do that you feel you need to put out there is going to get a bit of a leg up this week. I'm not really speaking, am I? And for Leo males, you have the crossroads and time. There's a decision that you'll need to make this week, possibly two options to choose from. Again, I sort of feel you know the one that you need to go for. One actually brings in some form of ecstasy, but the clock is running out here. I did have this for another one of my signs, so just know that the clock is against you. There is expansion there, but it involves making a decision. It's actually going to involve you being a little bit more vulnerable with my protection card in reverse here. This might be something that you've been hiding away. This may be something that you don't really want people to know is a hobby or a passion. Totally get that. But this is saying that it is time. It's time to show your vulnerabilities, show your talents, and just be cool with the fact that not everybody's going to like what you do or, you know, think it's sensible. But make that decision. It is going to bring you ecstasy. And next up we have Aries. Aries, you have the prayer card. The prayer card is often about being somewhere that you're not particularly keen on and envisaging a much brighter future. It is also about your prayers being answered. For my feminines, this looks pretty massive this week, I have to say. You've got the bouquet and you've got the letter. So this is big news that would probably come in writing. I mean, it can be a text or an email, but it is usually, you know, snail mail. It can be with regards to any sort of document. Whatever this is, it's coming with instructions that are going to help you. So, you know, you might just be signing up for a course online and you're ordering up all your books and your study materials, and they come through and it makes you super excited. It feels like it's a lot of it with the bouquet card here. You might be looking with the bouquet card can be about beauty and big luck, but it might be something in the beauty industry that you're interested in doing, and you're learning how to do that. You're, you know, maybe learning how to be a makeup artist or how to make candles. I don't know, but there is something that is that you're going to get information on in writing that is going to provide the instruction you need to bring your prayers into reality, really. And if you were internally conflicted about this previously, you're most certainly not now. I've literally pulled 4 major arcana for this. This seems huge. You've got the wheel of fortune. This is good fortune. This is a major turning point. It could feel like a little bit of a risk that you're taking, but if that is the case, it will absolutely pay off with the bouquet card. It can be about a big win and big luck, the bouquet. And I've got the moon and the sun, and I do actually see this as the masculine and the feminine with the shaman. And this is the magician, manifestation, initiation, taking action, you know, basically turning all those visions into a reality. You might be partnering up, you know, 2 individuals here, or it might just be, you know, getting complete clarity on something that you were maybe slightly afraid of and slightly confused about, because these instructions are going to come in writing, and they're going to show you the way to achieve whatever it is that your prayer is. There you go. Fantastic. And for my Aries male, you have the child with the anchor here. Now, without clarifying this, and for some of you it will be this is just a new beginning that's going to bring you a lot of stability, a brand new beginning. For other individuals, I feel that you actually are feeling kind of tied by a child. I don't know if the person you're with is pregnant or you have children. I sort of feel that you feel a little bit constricted by this, and this is where I'm sort of seeing the prayer card, because it can often be that where you are presently isn't where you want to be, and it's not how you know, you have a brighter idea of what your future would look like. And it's I mean, if you don't have a child, it might be that the person you're with wants to have children and you don't want to be tied down to children. That's just not how you envisage your life here. With a Queen of Vessels in reverse, you could be dealing with a water sign. I did have this for my Cancer males as well. So this is a feminine who, if it is a feminine, if it's not a feminine, it's a kind of energy of a bit like giving up on something. But if it is a feminine, this is someone who's not very kind, not very compassionate, can be a little bit emotionally erratic. I do think there's something to do with a child here, because I've got the Page of Vessels as well, who's my little otter. And this is my fearful little otter. He's almost afraid to go in the water here. I see him as really, really apprehensive about making a change. So yeah, there's a number of them. I did specifically ask, because it can be a number of things here. What is Aries man's prayer that they'd like answered? And I've actually got the 10 of Vessels in reverse. I almost feel that you want to leave someone. I think, you know, I think you literally want to leave your wife and child, and you feel stuck in a relationship. Let me know in your comments, please. But yeah, the prayer card can be about prayers being answered. You know, be careful what you wish for, so to speak. And for Sagittarius females, you and males, you have dissipating in reverse here. This is taking some action where previously you've only just been thinking about it. Yeah, because you have been confused about something here. Confused about whether to, you know, make a move, build bridges with someone, meet someone halfway. This is about being on different pages with one or many individuals. It's just not seeing eye to eye. It's not getting to the root of the problem. But it's also in the past, I don't think you've taken any action where you should have done. This is like epic procrastination with my dissipating card, to the point of actually being a bit delusory. But with it in reverse, I feel that you're going to take some action here towards whatever it is you've refused to maybe take action with before. And for my females, you've got the 6 of Vessels in reverse and the 2 of Vessels. So what you're deciding on is actually not reuniting with someone. There may be a loss of attraction here. This might be a relationship that's broke up in the past. It may be sort of left you feeling very stuck for a while. My wee woman doesn't do much here. She doesn't really plan. She just, her and her canary have a fantasy life that they'll live through the telly and the programs they watch, but they don't take action. I just feel that there's maybe a realization here that, you know, that this is not coming back together, that the attraction maybe have fizzled out, and yeah. But it is going to bring some balance into your life, whatever it is you choose to do here. With the balance card, this is Temperance. This is self-control, it's moderation, and it comes through with the Journey card, which is big changes, endings, letting go, moving on. It's the Death card. So where I think you were stuck before, maybe thinking about getting back with someone, whether you would reunite with them, you may have sort of put your life on hold. That's not happening now. I think you're very clear as to which bridge you want to cross, and it's not with this individual. And next up we have Sagittarius males. Sagittarius males, I think you're getting to the bottom of a health issue here with this combination. I mean, it can be a physical health matter, it can be a mental health matter. You could have been sick and you're trying to find out, you know, why. I think the problem has been inaction. I mean, if it is more of a, you know, not a mental illness as such, but you know, fretting, it's because you haven't taken the action that you were supposed to have taken, and it's actually probably made you feel really depleted and unfulfilled. It's sort of like sapped the spark of life out of you. The actual answer here is to get up and move. I mean, physically move is what it's saying. Move around, walk, you know, get some exercise. Because the 4 of Arrows is in reverse here. You may have had a lot of rest. You may have recuperated from an illness, which is why you've got dissipating here. You may have just felt completely and utterly drained of energy and not able to do anything. But the Ace of Bows is just like you've lost inspiration. You've lost your spark. I actually get a touch of depression with this. And the answer is you need to get up. You need to get up. If you're laying in your bed a lot and you're physically able to get up, that's more of a mental issue. You almost need to force yourself, even if it's just to walk around the house. You need to get up. That's what this is saying. You need to start moving and getting the blood flowing through your body. So I'm taking 3 advice cards. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo this week, please, Spirits. just want one. I just want one advice card for Leos, my Leos. Okay, I'm still getting to stand your ground and embrace the energy of peace for Aries. Advice for Aries this week, please, Spirit. Advice for Aries. Love and let yourself be loved. OMG, I swear, the Aries females this week, that's just rocking it. And the Sagittarius advice, Sagittarius. Enjoy success and happiness. Yeah, no, don't. Well, shift your perception. Sag. Make plans and focus. Now, I've got two cards here of sun and summer. These are timeline cards. So whatever you're going through just now is kind of suggesting that things are really going to pick up and be an awful lot more positive and successful come the summer, moving into June here. But in the meantime, make plans and focus. You might need to shift your perception on something that might help you, but get up and go. Okay, that's your reading for the week. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell button if you would like a personal or Reiki. All my information is below, and I hope you all have a very good week. Bye.